Hey everyone, I just want to make a really short video about something. And it kind of has to do with why I started the video in the first place, well, making videos in the first place. The I've got a really big problem with how everything nowadays, everyone's handling themselves so badly. Well, let me show you. Um, so we have let's you know this. Uh, why? Why do this? I mean, let's put this into context. And obviously, it's not the first time. We know about Butler and all this other stuff with specifically the current president. But let let's think about this. Let's actually try to remember some history here. There are, well, how do I put this? Okay, so the people who want to get rid of the current president, think of him as a evil dictator or a king or whatever, all those things they call him. But if we look at history, right? Whenever you attempt to, you know, assassinate someone, usually it makes that person worse. We can talk about World War II, the two main European dictators. They tried to kill them. I don't know. What was it? I think I looked it up. They attempted to kill the German dictator 52 recorded times. And I think it made him more uh, paranoid. There we go. Paranoid. Um, the Italian dictator, he was, I mean, almost like day one when he went into leading the Italian nation. His, they attempted on his life as well. And then he joined the other crazy person. And then we got to have World War II in Europe. Uh, Another one where actually it was a successful assassination, if we talk about Abraham Lincoln, right? Okay, so in, okay, Civil War is pretty much ending. Um, what was it? Maybe 3 weeks before the official surrender. I can't quite remember the exact history. Somebody needs to look that up for me if you want. Or maybe, I don't know, Google fix this for me because, YouTube and Google are the same company. Um, but, okay, Lincoln's assassinated. We're going into the end of the Civil War. They had the Reconstruction Acts that were coming out. And then, and according to my knowledge, and maybe it was a falsity that I remember, but Lincoln was going to be really kind to the southern states. He pardoned all the leaders that surrendered already at that point, and then he was shot. And then what I think happened, if you think about it, think about what happened afterwards. We went from the Reconstruction Acts that might have been actually going to be helpful to the South to um, this. I don't even know how to describe it. It would have been just Reconstruction and re-education, and nobody helped them with, you know, trying to build their economy again. And so the South, in the end, because of this, I believe, is one of the biggest reasons why the South stayed so segregated after the war. Lots of times, maybe we should actually stop and think about what the consequences after the actions are. And not too many people are doing that anymore. I think instant gratification is kind of the high note of everything. And so maybe we should think about that. And that's all I got for this one.